What's up, guys? So I just showed you how to use arrays in C++. Now I want to show you how to use for loops and how to use for loops with arrays. So what a for loop is. A for loop is a loop that you use when you know how many times you want to loop. And the syntax is like this. For int I equals 0, I is less than however many times you want to loop. This time I will do 5. And I plus plus, and then you want to open your curly brackets. Now, if you've never seen this before, yes, it looks like gibberish, but I will explain, and it's super easy. So the first part of the for loop is your initialization. Now, the first part of your for loop is your initialization. We are creating an integer, I, setting it to 0. Simple. Second part, if I is less than 5. This is a conditional. We are checking, is I less than 5? If this is true, we do what's in here, and then we do what's in here. So, if you connect all of these together, basically what's going to happen, I is 0. I is less than 5, yes. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do this, which makes I 1. Now I is 1. I is less than 5, yes. We're going to do this. Then we're going to do this, I is 2. We're going to keep going until this is false. So once I is 5, this is false. We are not going to do this. We are just going to continue down and do the rest of our program. So that's how for loops work. Now let's use this to fill array 1. So in here we know whatever is in here is going to happen 5 times. So just for example, let's output hello. Run it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So now let's use this to fill array 1. And we remember how to put an element into an array. We write the name of it. We write the index where we want to put it. And we could just say this equals anything we want. Of course, it has to be of the same data type. So after writing this, array of 1 is 3, which is actually the second element because don't forget it's 0 index data structure. So every time out of this 5, we want to set array 1 of which index? Now this is the cool part. You could put I in here because I is changing. First it's 0, then it's 1, and it goes up to 4. So if you do that, and you set it equal to, let's do 8, everything in that array is going to be equal to 8. And I will output just a random element of, let's say, the 4th one. This should output 8. And there you go. So now, you know how to fill. How do we take everything out? Well, it's super simple. Let's copy what we have. And now out of the 5 times, instead of setting array of I to something, let's just output it. So now what is this going to do? The first time I is 0, output array 1 of 0. Next time I is 1, output array 1 of 1. So now the output should be 5 8s in a row. And let's run it. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright guys. Well, that's how to use for loops with arrays. Thanks for watching.